What's going on, everyone? Today's going to be a full breakdown of the new GTA 6 cover art as well as the clip that Rockstar shared of Vice City. There's so much things to look into. Now, I don't want to make this video too long. I think we're just going to stick to the major details that stick out throughout most of the images, as well as just kind of like little features and stuff that people might have missed for sure. Now, if you guys do enjoy videos like this and want to see more about GTA 6 and of course GTA Online, then make sure to subscribe and put up post notifications. Let's start off with the top left. So first, of course, we have the helicopter up there. This has been in every single GTA game since GTA 3. I'm glad they decided to stick with it. And honestly, every GTA game that shares the helicopter, we are able to fly besides, of course, GTA 3. But helicopters did play a big scene since it was the police helicopter that was featured. Now, looking into this image right here, this is of course in front of Vice City. We can also see on the helicopter itself, it does have a minigun mounted, and this is a Sea Sparrow. I'm pretty sure we do have this in GTA Online, but it does not have the minigun attachment. So this is going to be a new sort of upgrade vehicle, something that's going to be used. And if you don't already know, the Sea Sparrow can land on water. So this probably, of course, will be used for multiple missions, as well as also for, things like online and other story mode stuff like that too. If you zoom in a little bit, you can also see that there is somebody in it. We're not sure who that is. It kind of does look a little bit like Jason, but I mean, you really can't tell because it's like, poly and just really low quality. So it is what it is. But yeah, besides that, of course, we have the nice low waters of Vice City. We got a bridge in the background, so boats in water, all of that. Great, nice little scene. Next to that, we have the Jason and Lucia image. And this is pretty much a more condensed version of the full image that Rockstar shared of Jason and Lucia 03. And pretty much in the background, we just have Vice City as well as some palm trees. And for Jason and Lucia themselves, the major changes, of course, is going to be the facial structure as well as a little bit with the body as well. They will have necklaces on, bracelets, all of that. So, regardless though, it's just pretty much an updated image of them. And I mean, I'm glad that they were able to make the cover, because most of the time for GTA covers, the protagonists aren't on it, or if they aren't usually together. So of course, with them being a couple, it makes a lot of sense. Next step, we have that picture of the guy doing the stunts on the motorcycle. And this is actually the Principe Alavino V1, and this is a picture that we've seen before, and this is Jason sitting on it. So this is going to be a bike that's definitely going to be either among NPC traffic or something that we could purchase in the story mode or online. This is also in front of the Vice City Police Department. We can see by the logo down here, as well as it seems to be in front of some type of house or motel. And I'm not exactly sure who this character is. It might just be like an NPC, but hopefully things like this, like the stunts that he's doing where he has the leg on top of the motorcycle like that, is something that we possibly can do, because it will be pretty fun. So hopefully we can look into something like that. And of course, I gotta say, Rockstar is continuing with the tradition. So besides keeping the original box art that they had since GTA 3, and of course the helicopter in the top left, they actually have had a motorcycle in every single GTA game cover since GTA Vice City. GTA 3, of course, didn't have motorcycles in it. And technically, San Andreas doesn't have it, but they do have a BMX bike, which I feel like fully replaces it. It makes sense because the BMX bikes would fit CJ stories better compared to a motorcycle. So we'll just count that for sure. But regardless, though, for sure, it's glad that Rockstar is continuing with the tradition. After that, we have the Vice City cover girls. So this is, of course, again, like I was saying, Rockstar is continuing with this. They have a cover girl for every single GTA game since GTA 3. And looking into this image, we can first see that, of course, she has a Vice City Manatees tee. Draquan actually had this in one of the screenshots that we've seen previously. So this is, of course, based on the Miami Dolphins. And this is obviously going to be something that's probably going to be pretty big in this game, whether that be we could see, actual games, which will be kind of interesting. It might just be something on TV. It might just be mentions. But Rockstar usually does have some type of like sports fan, or like, some sort of like sports mention for sure throughout the games, whether that be billboards as well. So it might be something huge. It might not, but it's great to see them representing the Miami Dolphins, or I guess Vice City Manatees in this case. We also see she has a thaw alcohol drink in her hand. We've seen promotion for this company in trailer 1 with Jason and Lucia. The background, we can see that's the Tall Bar and Grill. This could be a location that's just, we're going to see possibly, just a building that we can't enter, or it could be one that we can. Hopefully we can. That'll be pretty interesting. She also has the 305 area code, which is the Florida, area code on her wrist over there. So they are using the real area code. And sometimes Rockstar does decide to use real things from real parts of life just because there's no copyright to it, and it just wouldn't make sense. So phone numbers probably will be playing a somewhat big role, I would say, for sure, in GTA. Online as well as GTA 6 itself, mainly because I think Rockstar has always improved on it. I think GTA 4 really went to detail with having specific numbers for specific cheats. So Rockstar could potentially upgrade with that with GTA Online having, specific numbers for people, as well as just even a story mode too. So we'll see how that goes. And she also has a Vice baby tattoo, so that's probably some type of customization we might be able to do when it comes to characters. And then after that, we have the picture of Booby Ike. So Not much has really shown in this picture. We see he has a few tattoos on his fingers. He also has, of course, a ring, his usual necklace, and the same outfit that he had in previous pictures. We just know for sure he's going to be for sure a big character in this game. And then we have the Pegasi vehicle down here in front of the Boardwalk Hotel on Ocean Drive. Again, not much is really shown. We know this is probably going to be a new vehicle or upgraded version of an older vehicle. Sometimes it honestly can look a little bit different, mainly because it is a new version of it, or because, you know, Rockstar obviously has redone every single vehicle. So every vehicle looks extremely brand new and nice compared to how it was in GTA 5. So just know when we start comparing, you know, it's not even just about the years. It's also going to be about how much detail Rockstar puts into it. And then we have the gator or crocodile that is on probably somewhere around the Grass Rivers or, you know, Vice Keys next to the lily pads. So, you know, just know you got to watch out for sure, because just like in Red Dead, the gators, the crocodiles will for sure attack you. So definitely be careful with that. And then we have the picture of Raul Bautista in front of the San Fernando International Bank. We've seen this with Jason Lucia robbing it. And, you know, something for sure that people noted is the fact that he is wearing the whites and purple suit. And if we don't already know, in Vice City, that came out back in 2002, the main antagonist did wear the same suit. And of course, he did betray Tommy Vercetti. So this could be a nod or a note that Rockstar is showing that Raul Bautista potentially could betray in some sort of sequence, whether that be whether the choices that we make throughout the story, if we have that option, or it could just be the natural story occurrence. Regardless, though, it is something to keep in mind for sure. That could happen. He also has a large AR and pretty much looks the exact same that we've seen in some of the screenshots previously. Lastly, of course, we have this picture of the boat with the flamingo flying overhead. I'm not sure exactly what company this is. We know that it starts with a C. You also see that there's a total of 5 people in this boat. I wonder if Rockstar is going to be changing the amount of quantities for seats in some of these vehicles, because we do know that at least for some vehicles of GTA Online, Rockstar has a limit, even though we know it could fit more people. So that's something for sure. Flamingos also will be flying overhead, which is pretty nice. And that is pretty much it for this image. Something else, the GTA 6 logo has changed. This is the previous and this is the new one. And then we can also see that when it comes to pretty much every GTA cover before, Rockstar has always had it so that the Grand Theft Auto was like in the main middle, then the number will be on the side, but they changed it. And now the 6 or the number is behind Grand Theft Auto, which I think fits it a lot more better and is honestly the way Rockstar should have stuck with it regardless, at least for this game. So besides that, though, of course, we have to look at the clip of Vice City and kind of break down some stuff that we've seen in that too. So for this short gameplay clip, it's really not the best quality because of the way Rockstar put it on the website, as well as also just the fact that it's not a really official video clip, since it's just not really posted. It's more like when you're scrolling down on the website, you can see it. So it's kind of like an interactive type of part of the GTA 6 website. But regardless, though, we can get a lot of good details from this. So first off, there's a lot of aircraft in this area. We have, you know, pretty much about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think it is. It might be a little bit more. It's kind of hard. I think 7 over here at the top right that are just flying throughout Vice City. And of course, the state of Leonida. Some vehicles we can definitely see from this is the Maverick helicopter. And then some of the other vehicles we can't really tell from here. There is a lot of like aircraft, such as like the big like Boeing aircraft. So I do wonder if they're going to be flying to like different parts of, you know, the state of Leonida, since we do have the Vice City International and probably some other airports too, and actually carrying passengers and probably even us for fast travel, which would be pretty cool. Something that we kind of haven't really seen since San Andreas, where we actually are able to fly between cities. But that's something to keep a note. And hopefully these planes are actually flying throughout the air and landing and not just flying. A little bit more down to the middle parts of Vice City, we do see that there's a construction crane, as well as also zooming out too, there is some type of crane at the bottom right. It does make us wonder if Rockstar is going to be actually fully finishing these buildings. We know that pretty much every single GTA game, we can keep in mind for sure, with GTA 3, we know Vice City, San Andreas, GTA 4, 5, every single game has had a construction site, and that's just normal. I mean, every city you go in America, there's going to be some type of construction that's been here for decades, because just nothing is getting done, or they're just moving at an extremely slower pace than expected. So just know that probably will be something that's there. There has been a supposed leak that Rockstar, of course, will be having a more like changed map. So pretty much throughout like different updates, different seasons, whatever, there's going to be automatically get an update. So we could possibly see at least certain buildings. I don't think all. Certain buildings might get changes where they do get fully built, unlike the Mile High Club in GTA 5. We can see there's a lot of vehicle traffic down here on the left side, as well as on the right side too. Just so many vehicles going on. I really hope that the population density of vehicles and pedestrians is really high, because it does make the game feel more interesting and more interactive. We also get a look at the like shipping containers down here, the docks, the kind of port side of Vice City. I'm assuming a lot of missions are going to be going on down here. The water has multiple boats. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different boats. We also have the shipping container dock as well that's cruising on. And something that people might have noticed and not even really notice at first is the fact that we have a cruise ship in front of this like kind of lights that's on the building over here, and it's not really easy to tell, but I think we've seen this for sure in the previous screenshots, but it does kind of blend in with the buildings. But if you really look hard, there's a cruise ship, so hopefully we'll be able to board that and just kind of check it out, have fun with that. It's gonna be really nice for sure. I don't think we're gonna be going on cruises, I mean, unless Rockstar decides to add like a separate island or something, but I mean, it will be pretty interesting to see that. We also have the Ferris wheel. I think we've seen that before in previous screenshots. The Sakaya Center over there on the right side too. So just pretty much a farther shot of what we've seen already from other trailers or screenshots. So again, Vice City looks great. You got to keep in mind, of course, this is only the Vice City part. We haven't even got to the part of Ambrosia or Port Galhorn or Mount Caliga. There's so much more in this map that we haven't even seen yet, and this is just already a great shot. And then down here on the right side, we can see that we do have the tennis courts, and I think we already know for sure there's going to be a lot of sports in this game, whether that be basketball, tennis, golf, all that. Hopefully we get a return of pretty much every sport that we had previously, as well as some new ones, because it would be really fun to just have little interactive stuff. It doesn't even have to be majorly integrated. It doesn't have to be like a full-on interactive thing. Just a little bit like here and there, just to show that Rockstar put detail, will be really nice. And hopefully with the exercise, that does actually build the cardio, stamina, muscle, all of that for our protagonists that we are playing as. And we go to see in this car park down here, we have a few cars parked up, one of them with the lights on, probably driving through. So just some regular NPC activity. Left side and of course right side, people have noted that Rockstar is of course using the parallax interiors. We've seen this in the GTA Trilogy, the definitive edition, and they honestly do look pretty good. And of course it will look better because this is a newer game, of course. So honestly, they do look pretty good. And of course, compared to GTA Online, things have significantly upgraded, and Rockstar probably is going to be changing it a lot. Now, of course, there was a leak that Rockstar supposedly is going to let us enter about 70% of the buildings in GTA 6. Could there be a possibility? Yeah, but I don't think it will be that high. It possibly could, again, but I mean, that definitely is a lot for sure to take. So I think what Rockstar could do for sure is they don't really have to have a bunch of unique interiors. Rockstar should just pretty much stick to having like some great interiors that we could have in multiple places, kind of like how they did in GTA 4, where they have the apartment buildings and most of them have the pretty much same exact layouts. It's just a few changes there, and it does make the game feel more interactive because it does feel like there's so much interiors to go. And some of these apartment buildings pretty much have nothing to do with the story because we don't go inside them at all, and most of them you probably missed. And they have it in pretty much every single part of the map, whether you're in Alderney or Broker, Dukes, Algonquin, or of course in Bohan. So honestly, we're just going to see how Rockstar does it, but I do expect a lot of places for us to be able to enter and just have fun and just check out some stuff, and we'll just see how it goes. But that's pretty much all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and honestly, there's just so much details that Rockstar has that we probably missed from where that be the cover art or the screenshots, or things that we just know that we won't know until the game comes out for sure. So honestly though, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and of course, again, if you guys want to see more about GTA 6, then make sure to subscribe and put up post notifications, and let me know in the comment section if there's anything that I missed that you guys might have seen, or things that of course stood out to you. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.